What's up, y'all? It's your boy King M. So, I'm gonna tell you a little story. Back when I was going through my incarceration days, I really didn't know much about jail like that, and yeah, I was sent to Stillside. I forgot what I got locked up for, but I just know I ended up going to Stillside. It's a jail. Well, it was a jail in Baltimore City that they knocked down, and it's very infamous. A lot of stuff happened there. Um, alhamdulillah, I really didn't have to experience a lot of it, but I experienced enough of it to say, man, like, yeah, I wouldn't wish that place on nobody. But I remember, like it was yesterday. Um, we was over Central Bookings, and how it would go is if you didn't get a bail or you didn't get your own recon, you went upstairs. They would hold you for up to 24 hours downstairs or whatever. And if you didn't get a bail, you was going upstairs. So go upstairs. You start at North Tower. It's all receiving. Then you go to Center Tower, South Tower. So North Tower, you would come out. I think it's 2 hours a day. Center Tower, you came out twice a day. South Tower was dorms. And then from South Tower, they send you to wherever you're going. Whether you're going to Stillside, back then they had VOA, Annex, JI. They all different parts of the jail. Stillside, though, that was like the worst one. Like, that was where people that had time already was actually going and doing their time at. So they had from I don't need, because like I said, my experience was short there. But I know they had the sections and they was by letters. D section, E section, F, all the way up. You know the alphabet. And I was only on D section because D section was receiving, but you're still over the jail. So I'm on D section, and wait, let me rewind. So they wake us up. It's like the middle of the night, and how they would do once you got to South Tower was they would just come on, the CO would come on and tell and say, we got pack up list. Pack up mean pack up, you're going to the next phase. So a lot of people would be scared to go to Stillside. Like all the stories that you would hear, people getting stabbed up, all this, that, and the third. So people would be scared to go. So I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous. Like, I ain't want them to call me. Some people, you know what I mean, would stay over Central Bookings the whole time. Like, you had guys that would make up bullshit about they got health problems, so they didn't have to go to Stillside. Like, it would be crazy. Like, you know what I mean? But a lot of times you had to go. Like, it wasn't no escaping it. So I remember they came and got us. It was like the middle of the night. And when we went over there, it was dark. So I don't even remember the the journey from going from the bookings to Stillside. I just remember packing my stuff up, going. It was like, I remember bits because it happened so long ago. But I remember when I got over Stillside, all you seeing was like these big ass metal grills. They was the bullpens, I realized. And yeah, it was crazy because they sent us on the tier. I didn't know that I was going to detail. I just knew I was going to Stillside. When you got over there, you get to your tier. They tell you what bunk you're going to. I never been over there before, so go up the stairs. It's like a long hallway. You go down, and you end up getting to your section. And if I felt like I was going on a submarine, like it was weird. Like I felt like I was going on a submarine. But I remember we got over there. The cells was literally. I'm not really a good math person, but I know it was like this. I could literally stretch my arms out and touch both sides of the walls. And the other way, this way, was like the way we laid. You know what I'm saying? It was so small in there that the bullet, if you slept on the bottom bunk, the bullet, that's the metal toilet. It was literally, you could reach your arm out and touch the toilet. Like, if you slept, basically, if you slept on the bottom bunk, every time the person that slept up top had to use the bathroom, you had to get up and adjust your sleeping position. I mean, because you don't want to have your head facing the grill part because, like, you had stories of guys getting stabbed up with broomsticks and knives taped to the broomstick, and they was jabbing you through the grill, like through the grill. So people didn't want to take that chance. But yeah, I remember going over Stillside, and I ain't know nothing, but they had a bunch of us come over there. And when they called the pack up list for us, it was like 30 people. So we all go over there. I forgot. I don't even remember the dude I was in there with, but I think he was older. And he was giving me some ins and outs about, what to do and what not to do. And one thing he didn't warn me about. When you hear guys having conversations, you don't get in a conversation. And when I say get in a conversation, I literally mean like you don't even laugh at something if you think it's funny. And that's what I did. One of the guys said something, and I get to bust out laughing. And my cellmate, he kind of looking like, don't do that. But it was already too late. I had already did it. So long story short, I remember the guy who responded. His name was Turk. I met him once I got out of there. He was cool or whatever, older dude from I think it was Lexington Terrace or Latrobe Projects or something. But yeah, I remember you was like, who the fuck is that laughing? And I ain't gonna lie, that shit, it like my heart dropped to skip the beat because nobody knew who I was, and my cellmate wasn't about to say nothing. But guys was trying to find out where that laugh came from. So now I'm quiet as a mouse, and I'm just praying like, please don't let them find out it was me, because I knew that it wasn't gonna be pretty, and it was all just because I laughed at something. But yeah, I learned the lesson. Like, you mind your business, stay in your lane, don't do none of that. That was my first real experience with real jail. Like, I had been through the bookings, which is like a playground, numerous times. I mean, I don't got no juvenile record, but I caught my first charge at 18 in a few months. And this was before they made weed legal. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. So, yeah, that's how that went. Another situation I had was so-called, well, hold on. Another situation I had, hold on. So, yeah, I'm over the bookings again. This is another situation. This years later, I'm over the bookings again. So I'm more jail smart now than I was before at the time, but still a little green kinda. So one day I'm going to medical, and one of these dudes, gang member dude or whatever, because when you in there you always got gangs and whatnot. And I'm Muslim, so I had got this package from one of the gang member dudes, and he didn't tell me what it was. He just told me to hand it to the guy across the other side. And only way you can get to the other side is you gotta go through the bubble and go in the hallway and then in a bubble. And the only way you getting out of there is if you gotta go to medical or you gotta do something. And I had to go to medical, so I figured I just pass it to the dude, not realizing how significant this situation was, how serious it was. I takes it was a kite basically. A kite is a message written down from whoever, and it's instructions on something and whatever. It could be anything in the message, but most likely it's something that only the person that's receiving it should know about. So, and if the police get this, it could be bad for the person who sent it out. Like, they're gonna find out whatever's in that message, and then if it's a hit that's supposed to happen, that's getting dealt with. I mean, if it's drugs supposed to come on come through the jail, that's getting, like, they're gonna knock it straight off. So Um, Long story short, he give me the kite, and I'm not thinking too much. I'm just like, I just be nice. Like, he asked me to do it, and I guess the guy that wanted to give to no civilians, or I don't know. He just for some reason just asked me, and I was like, all right, guy. So I took it. Um, I tried to get it to the guy before I went downstairs, but they was on me like shit on flies, to the point where as though I remember I had to go to medical because I had to get something for my legs. I needed these compression socks real bad, so I'm not about to mess that up. So yeah, I go down there. I couldn't get the kite to him on the way down, so I'm like, but I'll just get it to him on the way back up. So I I loses it on my daughter. I lost it. I don't know how I lost it because I swore I had put it in my sock. But when I got down there, I didn't have it. So now I'm in the bullpen. We call it the bus stop at medical. I'm down there. It's a few other people, but I'm just sitting in the bullpen. I mean, on a bus stop, like fuck, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Because that kite had something serious in there. Now everything was peaceful on the tip. Every now and again you get little beefs, and you might have tension that rises up, whereas though it could go down at any moment. You gotta put your boots on and your organization ready to go against somebody else's organization, whatever the case may be. Um, yeah, so I get back up there. So I don't even got the shit. So when I get back up there, ain't even no point in me trying to get over there to y'all. And I think when I got back upstairs, the coast was clear, so I could have handed it to him. But because I lost it, it's like fuck. So I go back in on my side. So whole time that I'm coming back, I'm looking for it. I can't find it. So the guy who had gave it to me, before I could even get in the like back in the dorm, he had kind of looked up and gave me the thumbs up, like everything good. Did you do that? So I ain't even respond. I just came back on a tear. When I came back on a tear, I told him, I said, yo, I lost it, bro. So now yo like, you lost it. So long story short, but one thing I can say, men respect men. You know what I'm saying? I knew that was my fault for taking that, and then I lost it, and whatever consequences was coming, I was gonna have to deal with, and I was fully prepared for it. I was fully prepared to go on the wall. I mean, whatever. Like, I'm not going on the wall, but I was fully prepared to fight. Whatever we had to do, I was going to do it. Because I messed up. As a man, I'm taking that on the chest. So, long story short, the E-Man, the T.I. man, he was plugged in. Yo had buke strips out the butthole. You feel me? Like, literally, he had him by the boatload. So, basically, he paid the debt for me. You know what I'm saying? Our T.I. man paid the debt that I messed up. You know what I mean? Whole time, the thing he had gave me had a ball of brown, some weed, and a kite. And in jail, shit is 10 times as more expensive as it is on the streets. Or whatever. I don't know the exact amount, but it's way more than it would be paying buying on the streets because you're locked up. It's harder to get it. So, yeah, I took it on the chest. So, at first, a lot of my Muslim brothers was a little suspicious. You know what I mean? They thought I had it. And they was telling me, like, man, we catch you high, this, that, and the third, whatever, whatever, whatever. I mean, I'm like, all right. I knew I didn't have it, so, that's how that went. But moral to the story, don't take nothing from nobody. Don't laugh at nothing you ain't got nothing to do with. Stay in your lane completely. Like, act stupid if you got to. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I got a lot of stories. That's just a little just a little something for you right there. Um but yeah, if you like what I'm presenting, please like, subscribe to my channel. I'm starting off from the bottom. I'm trying to do something and give back. So please, just it wouldn't hurt to just hit that button, you know what I'm saying, and help me get to a certain level. Um, Assalamu alaikum, all my Muslim brothers and sisters. Till the next one.